Hey guys, it's Carrie. So this is for my intro to technical theater lab for college, DVC. Also, this is the taking the role of the producer assignment. But yeah, so anyways, here's my pitch. I really hope you guys like it. And yeah, anyways, a show that I think would be really fun to do would be, and please don't get mad at me because some people don't like the show and some people do, but I think Shrek the Musical would be really fun to do. I personally love Shrek the Musical. I think it is great. I think the actors in the one that's on Netflix, honestly, is amazing. I love I love all the funny scenes. I love the actors. I love the twist. I love the set. Everything about it I think is great. Um, Before my sister moved out a couple weeks ago, me and her used to watch it all the time. And so we would be singing the songs and saying the comments and all that. So I love Shrek the Musical. I think that would be a really fun musical to put on. Um, but yeah, anyway, so it is a musical and not a play. Just want to clarify that. The casting, it's not a small casting, but it's not like a super big giant casting. It's kind of in the middle just because there's a lot of like fairy tale characters, I guess. So that alone is like a pretty big casting. So I will say it's more of a big casting than a small casting. So it would require a lot of people. But, we'll figure it out. We got it this. Also, I'm kind of tired, so hopefully what I'm saying is making sense. If not, then I'm really sorry. Just heads up. Um, but yeah, also, um, but yeah, anyways, and then if I was gonna stage it, I would probably just stage it at, if I'm able to, probably like we would stage it at DBC Theater. And then maybe in like the pit we could have like a live band play the music, which I think would be so much better than um, a recording of it. And then I know we don't have this, but if you watch the one on Netflix, they have a under the stage pit where they have the band play, and if you look at some scenes, you can actually see the conductor's head sitting there conducting everybody. And I personally think that that is really really cool, and it's a really cool feature on the set. But we don't have that, so we can just have the band in the pit and they can just play the music live. I think that would be really cool too. But yeah, so I would probably stage it at like DVC theater or something like that, or just like any theater that we can potentially borrow for like a week or two. It doesn't have any like trapdoors or anything like that, so that wouldn't be an issue like at all. Um, but yeah, and then anyways, it would have a couple of like costing for the show that we would have to pay for and everything. I think the first one and probably the one that would cost the most would be just getting the rights to play and do the show or the musical. Sorry. That would probably cost a couple of $1,000 right there. Because the rights are not cheap. They're kind of expensive. But yeah, so probably the rights, and then we might have to spend maybe a couple of hundred depending on how crazy we want to go with the costumes. Maybe a little bit on like materials for the sets, um, and everything like that. But we can always just put a bunch of like flats and paint them. You know, Maybe put flats on wheels so we can easily change it within the forest and the castle scene. I don't know. That's just the idea. But yeah, um, so I think that would be it on the cost. But yeah, um, I feel like it would be a challenge for the actors just because of all the singing and just like the acting aspect. I feel like watching it, it looked like it took the actors a lot of just like energy and time and effort into it. And then for the backstage, it would challenge the backstage, I think, mostly because of, I think, the set. It is a good, complicated set, but it is a really nice set. And again, like I said, we can use like flats or something like that. That would be a little bit easier. And everything. That way they don't have to move a bunch of stuff around. But overall, I think the set and props and stuff like that would probably be the most challenging for the backstage crew. Um, but yeah. And then my vision for the show would honestly just put on a good, funny, enjoyable to watch musical that we can do in the cheapest way possible because we don't want to spend too much money, but we want to spend enough to make it a good, enjoyable show, a musical for people to watch, um, and everything like that. So, yeah. And then to market the show, I would probably just make really cool posters that would catch people's eyes, put those up literally everywhere that I'm able to, whether it's all over campus. Maybe if there's like a certain place on the street or something that I can put them at, I can put them up there. Basically just put up flyers, posters, and then I would also probably post all over social media. I would probably have the students post on their social media, post on Facebook, whatever social media accounts I need to get it out there and to get it across. So that's probably how I would market it. And then I actually don't know. Last time I checked, which was like a year or two ago, it actually wasn't available for schools and everything to purchase. But that was like a year or two ago, so I don't know. We would have to look into that. So I honestly don't know at the moment if it is. But if it is, then cool, we can purchase it. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that was my pitch. I hope you guys like it. Bye.